Welcome back to Bailiwick of Guernsey Shipwreck. Today we're going to go out again and have a look at some more scallops. As you can see, there's a massive cruise liner in the background here. It's one of the big boys, and this is one of the tenders that's just bringing people in now. Don't know how many people are coming, but normally a couple of thousand, and that is a big cruise liner. So we were meant to go up north, but there's a bit too much activity up there, so Keeney said we're going to go south now. I'm going to go and have a look what's down that way. Probably Anfray Way, or maybe a little bit further south. We'll have a little look. Viz still looks amazing, you can see here. So I'm excited. It's a little bit chilly, but at least the wind's dropped down. The wind's still in the northeast, which makes the water clear for us. So let's get to it. Let's go scalloping.
Well, another little morning. It's a bit chilly, but we shall go out and do the biz.
We're going south?
Well, there's a great big white thing out there with 3,000 people wanting to come ashore and lots of boats. All the boats will go on the inside of it, so they will not go north.
No.
We're going to keep out of the way. Nice peaceful day.
Welcome back everybody. Welcome back to 28 metres under the sea. So we're on a slope here that's falling away quite sharply down to about 40-45 metres. We are going in a southerly direction and we're just picking up any scallops that we can see. You see here there's loads of old shells. It's a very confusing seabed, especially for scalloping. As Paul and I are pushed down in the southerly direction across the slope, we come across some larger reefs heading down towards Anfray. We got to pick our route carefully here between the reefs. We don't really want to go any deeper because we want to do 2 dives today in a quick succession. So we are choosing to sort of, if there's a path at the top of the reef, we'll take that path. It's very slim pickings around this area. It's a well dived area, so it doesn't really surprise me. Just as me and Paul were about to drop over the edge, I noticed this just under the ledge of a reef. It's a large marbled electric ray. I go in for a closer look. It doesn't quite look right to me, because the marbled skin effect on its skin seems to have come off. I'm shouting for Paul, but he's off. He's down that slope. Let's take a look at this for ourselves. I've seen a few of these during diving. Some of them were a very long time ago. There was one time that we, one of the divers I was with thought it was a big turbo because it's almost completely covered. So he stabbed into it and it was thrashing around. So I went to put my hand on the back of it to try and stop it from thrashing around. And I got a massive bolt from it. Literally so much electricity went through me, I bit through my regulator mouthpiece. It wasn't nice. Felt like I'd been kicked by a horse. This one is absolutely massive in the back. Look how deep it is. It's about 5 inches deep. Yeah, it doesn't look like good. So I wonder why this died. There's snails around it. Look, I think it's got to have died. This one. It's probably died of old age. I can't see any other marks on it. There's no stab wounds or anything. Doesn't look like it's been caught in a net. Also, I can't see it breathing through its gills above its eyes. Don't touch these things. They actually can generate up to 220 volts, and believe me, it hurts. Yeah, sorry about that. That's a bit of a dad joke, that one. Sounds a bit unfortunate seeing that. Dead there, but anyway, that's life. Take a look at some of these reefs. This isn't particularly a very colourful one, but check the difference between the lights on and the lights off. So there are actually 12, I believe, species of coral that live in Britain's waters, and I think we've got at least 9 that I know of. The Cnidarians. Here we have staghorn. We also have these red sea fingers are the fluffy ones, and there's loads of other nice corals actually on this. I've actually had worse dives in places like Egypt than what I'm seeing now. The visibility really is good, but as you can see, the plankton's coming, so I've got to keep my torches off for now. Someone's discarded pop rope here. It's running down over the reef. Been there a while because there's bryozoans, these Ross bryozoans growing all over it. Quick check on my dive computer and my air. I'm at 160 bar, so we've got loads. I've got a 15 litre tank on, which is one of the biggest you can get, because I certainly need a decent amount of air. Looking down into the deep. Don't fancy really going down there. Been down there a few times before. There is a lot more scallops down there, but I'm happy up here. I'm happy skimming along, just looking down. We do actually come across discarded fishing gear, like this net. It's a tangle net, monofilament net by the looks of it. It's been lost some time because there's stuff growing all over it. If it's in a bundle like this, it doesn't really cause much harm. Maybe a crab could get caught in it or something, but it's really not worth sending up. The same as this rope. There's stuff that's colonising it as well, so it has got a purpose at the moment. Also, we find all sorts of bits of pipe and stuff. Yeah, this little bit of plastic pipe has been cut in half. Ideal for a bit of shelter for something, so I'll leave it there. I recognise this. This is a sherd. Yeah, a sherd. A piece of glass is a shard, but a bit of pottery is a sherd. This is a London South West Railway bit of crockery, I believe. So definitely not off the Stella. It might have been chucked off the side of the Princess Ina, and that's an oyster shell. Don't see any live oysters around here anymore. We used to have a massive fishery years ago, but there's none left anymore. This is absolutely huge. Look at all the little holes on it. They're exhalant holes. Basically, these sponges filter feed the water. Basically, they clean all this plankton out. Really, really bad. It's a pest for bay oysters because the word boring is where they bore into oyster shells. So if you find an oyster shell with loads of puck marks in it, it's probably been infested at one time by a boring sponge. Take a look at this alien. They're absolutely fascinating, these things. And they're really, really good at climbing. This one's missing a leg on the right hand side. And also the left as well, by the looks of it. So they've come into the shallows now to find a partner to breed with. This is a ballan wrasse, around about £4. Not the brightest in colour, but still a really nice fish. These things eat all sorts. Really strong teeth on them. As you get shallower on top of these reefs, you tend to find more of the ballan wrasse on the top of the reefs. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find these veins of soft sand which have basically been a waterborne sediment that's slowly dropped down between these crevices and have stayed there because the tide can't wash them out. But sometimes you get some nice big scallops inside these. This is a dead man or a mooring. I think it's the hob out of a truck wheel by the looks of it. Another bit of marine waste that's getting used by the sea life. Check out this bottom right hand corner. A little baby female cuckoo wrasse coming out there, look. It's a prime example of a decent sized one in these little bits of soft sand. And I can tell you another diver's been here. These are handprints from another diver. So someone's close. It can only be pulled. Look at this, mermaid's purse. There's a few things that lay these. I can tell you I know what it is already. See, look at these little tendrils that are connected to the seabed. This one has a rim around it and it's about 100mm big, so it's not the smallest spotted cat shark. This could only really be the nurse hound. I'm quite happy to say that's a nurse hound. If it was a ray egg, it'd be more square in shape and very dark in colour. So we'll leave that. Hopefully one day that does hatch into a shark. Come up shallower than 20 metres now and you can start seeing this kelp starting to grow on top of the reef. You can see the bits of particulate in the water now moving a little bit faster. As we come up the top of this reef, the tide is actually starting to push a bit stronger now. It's a little shoal of fish here, not quite sure what they are. Pretty small though. Don't know, too small to recognise. Just starting to find a steady stream of scallops now. Literally typical. It's always at the end of the dive. Oh, someone's pulling me. Ah, it's Paul. He sneaks up on me. He's pulling on my line from above. That's normally what Keeney does to get us up. He gives us 3 or 4 big pulls and to tell us to come up. So you've probably seen then on my dive computer, we've got 3 minutes left at this depth before we got to go into decompression. I want to do another dive today, so I don't really want to go into decompression. So I'm going to have a quick look around here and grab a couple more scallops while I can, and then we're going to head up. Actually, a load of these are too small, so I think I'm going to go up now. Yeah, I'm going to head up. A little bit more enjoyable when you got to do your 3-minute safety stop at 5 meters with someone else there. You can have a little talk as much as you can with sign language and body language. Paul's saying he's got 2 minutes left of his 3-minute, exactly the same as me. Just taking a look at Paul's big bag and then having a look at my bag. It's a bit embarrassing, but that's normal. Oh, as you see in the video there, we didn't get much at the start, they're all at the end. But Richard's going to go down now and show us how it's done.
Preparing his body.
Because we didn't get enough, he's got to get in the water.
Yeah, just the body ain't feeling too fit. Doesn't like this cold northeast wind and a damp suit. But somebody has to do the business.
Yeah. Mine and Paul's 4 dozen each, doesn't cut the mustard.
Touch towards hand, please.
Yep. So now, a bit deeper.
Right, we'll see you in about 25 minutes.
Yep. Go down now, just check the time. 10:09, and he's gone. Stern a tad, so the rope goes forward, not through the prop. There he goes. And a nice bit of seaweed flicked off and hit me. See if Richie can beat us. I reckon I got 2 dozen there. Paul's got a 55, I reckon. Yeah, got some nice ones there.
Yeah, like I said, I couldn't believe it. I went round the corner and found all of them sitting there.
That's good. None at the start of the dive, all near the end. Keep an eye out because we're drifting down towards here, which is Amphrey. So we've got to keep an eye out. Also, watch Richard, he's going out into the deep. Richard is skirting around the deep. It's 30 plus metres here. Richard's skirting around the deep. See his bobbles here. So he'll start coming up his line in a minute. It's almost at the end of his dive time. It's now 10:29. That's 20 minutes exactly. Nice Viz.
There's good cannibal country down here on this reef. I know there's a few, I've seen them, but I can't be bothered about picking them
That way,
up.
John.
Okay, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same as say.
Skipper, stop paying attention.
Half a job. Is it free now?
Free now.
Yeah, we come up against the reef. Cannibal country. So Matt would have liked that, wouldn't he? The old cannibal country. How many dozen has he got? Just trotting into the tide here. We're in gear, pushing that way. There's a rope that's coming up, coming over the edge of the reef, so you don't want it to tag on the reef. You basically pull it into the reef, so we're just trotting into the tide, which keeps the line almost straight down. How many dozen? 10?
Yeah, well, they're not very big.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's been through this patch and taken all the big ones.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah.
Knock her out of gear now.
Yeah.
That rope seems to be coming back on itself. Here comes the bag. Oh, that's decent size. Could be fuller, but that's a lot better than ours. I haven't sorted mine out yet. Understood. See you in 20 minutes. Tide is now starting to scream south. You see in the yacht club boy there. It's leaning this way. Screeching now. Keely wants to go back in for another. That was alright, eh? There's a decent bag there. I don't know, I'm guessing 100 plus. Paul might have a 200 there, I reckon. It's going to be close.
You never know. Might need a blue bungo though.
What else do you have? A red leg as well?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're a red leg. Oh, they're getting bigger.
Getting bigger, getting there, getting there.
Pull the claws out, let me see his claws. Yeah, not bad. Would it go round your waist?
No.
They're not that big yet.
Not that big.
Everyone says that, you know, there's a big spider if it wraps right the way around your waist, but personally, it'd have to be a very big spider to go around my waist.
Same here.
Bit of a tank. Need to lose some weight.
Well, we're built like men, eh?
Yeah, we're walruses, mate.
Yeah. we were forged when men were men.
Or we just like to eat a lot.
Millennial blooming fucking can fit in skinny trousers. I like.
Yeah, the old skinny men. Tell the tide's turning because this ship, when we come out, it was like that, and now she's turning around in the tide. Be nice if it lost an anchor again, because we the Azores of the Sea lost an anchor, or the Azores I think it is called. We the captain Keeney went and found it, and then we went and dived it and filmed it. That's also on the channel. Look how many he's got there. That's just coming down here past the yacht club boy. That's a good number, that. Big harder, not too bad, not too shabby. Do you reckon that's a PB? I reckon.
Right.
I reckon you got 200, mate. There's a lot.
See.
I reckon you got 199, mate. Get these sorted. Already had the buyer on the phone. He's already asking how well we done. Yeah, he just phoned. We had 2 buyers on the phone. There's been 2 buyers on the phone. These are good quality. Can't get any fresher, literally. Caught from the sea here. Sold in the shop over there. So you could be eating these within 2 hours from coming out the sea. They're not getting shipped, they're not going anywhere. For local consumption. Sustainably fished. Hand dived. And that one needs to go back. Tell Richard's back on the boat. There's a few that have fallen out his wetsuit.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You probably had more in your wetsuit than I did in my bag on the first dive.
Yeah, well.
That's it. End of another day. Home James. It's going to be a few crates, at least 4, maybe 5 crates. How many?
92.
How many?
92. 92.
92, that's not bad, we had a few today. What was your last number? 150?
157 and 79.
Oh, not bad. I had a 26, I think, and a 79. But I think the highest capture today might be Richard.